Good morning, class. I'm Michael Angelo El Coraza, teaching Thesis Statement. What you have observed in this picture? Yes, Laudemir. Yes, you are correct. In this picture states that someone's trying to write. Who else? Yes, Aname. Yes, you are correct. Very good. Someone tries to draw. Last. Who else? Yes, Aname. Again. Yes, very good. Someone to try an outline or essay. Since you are getting our topic yesterday, our topic for today is about a writing thesis statement. So, in writing thesis statement, we're going to brainstorm and you have some main ideas of what you would like to write in your essay. So you can begin thinking writing a thesis statement. So what is a thesis statement? Let us try to say in these examples. When I was young, I always knew that I wanted to become a teacher someday. When I played, I would often gather my toys together and pretend to teach them how to do math problems or how to read a book. As I grew older, my desire to become an ESL teacher became clearer as I did some volunteer teaching overseas and in the United States. As I look back on my reasons for becoming a teacher, there are three reasons that stand out. They are my love for the English language and my innate interest in how people learn and my desire to help others. So let us identify where is the thesis statement now. The thesis statement was in the yellow line. The thesis statement contains the main idea that controls the content of the essay. So the blue one is the subpoints. The subpoints are the thesis that helps reader know how the essay will be organized. So what is the meaning of the thesis statement? Thesis statement described as a roadmap for your essay. So let us take a look what is the meaning of the thesis statement. So the thesis statement is the overall idea or argument of your work. It is a general statement that presents essential points that leads the reader to the right direction. It contains one main idea which controls the content of the entire essay. So if you observe a while class that the blue highlighted the color blue highlights signifies the subpoints which also help the reader know how the essay will be organized. So the subpoints uh, used to help the readers in right direction. So let us go to key features in writing the thesis statement. Number one, thesis statement states the main idea of the essay in a complete sentence, not in a question. So, and thesis statement also usually found at the end of introduction. Number three, states an opinion or on a topic, and it doesn't just state the topic itself. Thesis statement often lists subtopics. It's like an outline, but in different way. So, number 5, thesis statement does not directly announce your main topic. So, let us get the main idea in a complete sentence. It should express the main idea in the complete sentence should express a complete thought, an idea or opinion. Like for example, the sport of cross-country running. Is this a complete sentence? Yes, Laudemir. Yes, you are correct. Very good. It is a incomplete sentence because it doesn't express thoughts, complete thoughts, or an idea. It doesn't express an idea or an opinion. Let us correct the statement. You should write this. The sport of cross-country running had allowed me to get in better shape and meet some interesting people. This is the good statement because it expresses a complete thought, an idea, or opinion. Proceed. The main idea in a complete sentence, what are we going to do is to identify the main idea. So, why do I want to be a teacher? Is this a thesis statement? Why do I want to be a teacher? Is a teacher uh, a thesis statement? Yes, Jane. Yes, you are correct. In describing a teacher, you should not you should be able uh, to describe the teacher. You should write like this. Being a teacher is a great profession because it allows me to work with the students and be creative. So this is a thesis statement. Another example, the pollution in big city. Is this a complete sentence? Yes, Joshua. Yes, you are correct. This is not a complete sentence because it lacks it lacks of thoughts, and it does not that express a complete sentence. It does not uh, express an opinion. So let us correct the sentence. The problem of pollution in major cities can be alleviated by limiting the number of cars allowed to drive on city streets and creating more efficient public transportation. This is a good way in writing in improving the example. And thesis statement is usually found at the end of introduction. Don't forget, class, that thesis statement is usually found in the end of introduction. The location is always in the end of introduction. Let us read the essay. For most of my life, I have lived with bad health, smelly clothes, and a chronic cough. My children and husband begged me to stop the habit that caused these conditions, but I couldn't. The habit of smoking had wrapped its addicting arms around me and was slowly strangling me until one day I realized I had to stop. This realization came after three terrifying events occurred in my family. The underlined words are the thesis statement. Comes at the end of the introductory paragraph. This sentence tells the reader that she can expect to read about the events that caused the author stop smoking in the rest of the essay. So no, if you found, if you have observed the thesis statement and found at the end of the introduction. The key features number 3 states an opinion. Thesis statement states an opinion or attitude. This requires the writer to explain or prove his or her opinion in the essay. So let us look the example. I learned to play many musical instruments when I was young. So, is this a complete sentence? Or or uh, is this uh, is this sentence express thoughts, opinion? Yes, Eric. Yes, you are correct. Very good. So let us improve the sentence. Learning to play many musical instruments when I was young help me to become a more intelligent and well-rounded person. So, if you have to try to compare class in the first example, the first example will see he or she stated only that he can play the musical instruments, main instrument, but there's no but it's lack of a thought, lack of an opinion or attitude. And if you look at the second example, learning to play many musical instruments when I was young helped me to become more intelligent and well-rounded person. So he improvised the first example in second example, because the first example is considered a thesis state this not is not a considered a thesis statement because it is only expressing a fact. It doesn't give a writer's opinion or attitude on playing musical instrument. This thesis statement doesn't give the writer very much to explain or prove his or her essay. In the second example, the thesis statement is much better because it expresses how the writer feels about the experience of learning to play musical instruments. This thesis statement requires the writer to explain how and why playing a musical instruments made him or her a better person. Subtopics. What are subtopics anyway? Let us try to look the example. Subtopics make the thesis statement more specific by this. The reader will have a clear idea of what will follow in the body paragraph of the essay. Let us try to look the essay, the example. The large influx of people to California has had major effects on the ability of the state to provide housing, electricity, and jobs for all the residents. Housing is the subtopic number 1. Electricity is the subtopic number 2. And jobs is subtopic number 3. So if you analyze the sentence class, you can the sentence elaborates that the major effects of providing the ability of the state providing the state cause housing, electricity, and jobs for all the residents. Thesis number 4. Thesis statement number 4. Don't state the obvious. When you're writing in the essay, avoid the statement like this. This essay will discuss or I'm going to write about. You should write in this way. Because you rather this essay will rather in this example you should you capture already the reader's attention without announcing your main topic and stating the views, di ba? If you what is the difference of thesis statement versus topic sentence? So the thesis statement is the main idea of an essay. Since an essay has several paragraphs, the thesis statement covers the main idea of the essay, while the topic sentence serves as the main idea of a paragraph. Activity number 1. So I will group you in 3 group class. So let us make an essay out of this. Group 1, recycle bags. Group 2, dynasties, political dynasties. Group 3 is cycling. Alright, it seems you have experience in writing thesis statement out of these topics. And then we have to proceed in our quiz. So fill in the blanks, Write THS if it is the thesis statement and TUS if the statement is topic sentence. Anyway, can you get 1/4 sheet of paper? Yan. Try to answer in the paper, the THS and the TUS. In our assignments, I will, in our assignments, uh, I will post this uh, in your Neo LMS, and then the instruction is read the essay and identify the thesis statement, then decide and explain it if it's good or effective basing on the qualities of good thesis statement. Justify your answer. So that's all for now, class, and goodbye. Thank you for coming.